Hey guys, welcome back to Julian's Garden. I'm trying to stay in the shade now so you can see me clearly. So the video today, I want to share my experience with you how to grow blueberries in the ground and in the container. For me, there are three main features if you want your blueberry to thrive. First, they love well drainage and moist throughout their growing seasons in order for them to produce very juicy, yummy fruit. The secondly, they love shades. Now, some of the blueberries, they tolerate more sun than some of the other. I got two evergreen variety. I do find that they can tolerate a few hours of direct sunlight in the summer, in the early morning. But the three deciduous varieties that I got, they don't like sun at all. They mostly stay in the filter light. And thirdly, the most important part is they love very low pH level between 4 to 5.5. Now, I will turn the camera around and show you what's my blueberries in the area that I got and how I achieved the pH level. And here are my blueberry bushes. I got one in the container and four there in the little raised garden bed like this in order for them to have a well drained soil because they don't like wet, boggy soil. And I got two evergreens varieties and three they are deciduous variety, and you can see they are just starting leafing out, and at the same time they are blooming, and you can see they all blooming because that is what I want. Now, most of blueberries, they say that in Australia they are self-fertile, so you don't need another variety in order for them to produce fruit, but they do recommend that if you can get another or two variety bloom at the same time, they will produce all the better fruit better. And in this raised garden bed, I think the width around 90 centimeter width, and the length of this garden bed is 4.5 meter length. So when I just fill this garden bed, I use half of veggie mix and half of mushroom compost. And then I use only one bag of this one. So this one I got from the garden center in Australia. We got Bunning. It's called peat moss. Now I'm not recommend you to use this one a lot though, because if you use it a lot, that means you might bring it to pH level go very low, and they are not environment friendly. So that's why I feel a little bit guilty when I first use this. But I use only once. Okay. Right at the beginning when I planted, I just spread a little bit around their root bone. So on this garden bed, I use only one bag. This one is 5 liter. I weighted around 1 kilogram of peat moss, and then I put them in. And then for the containers, I use azaleas and camellia potting mix. And throughout the season, I often use nice low-release fertilizer for azalea pot as well, and with my compost. So all of these blueberry, they are not 2 years old yet though. This summer they are going to be 2 years old, and they done so well when I remember I bought it. Maybe it's just from here, maybe down here, maybe 30 centimeter. High of the blueberry, but look at it, how much it grow. And I use my compost. So the compost I use just the homemade compost that I got. They got like own kitchen scrub, coffee ground, eggshell, and you can see some of the eggshell haven't broken up yet. And I use a lot of kitty litters from my neighbors. They're very generous. Often they give me several buckets a week. And so this garden bed, normally it costs me around 2 quite big, reasonable compost tumbler, and to top it up layer of the compost for them. So I just say at the beginning, I just use only one bag of peat moss. That's it, only at the beginning, over years ago. And then I just use some fertilizer for azalea, camellia. Every springtime, I just sprinkling some like this one, and then water them in. I know a lot of you guys don't want to use lemon, lime, or orange or mandarin beans for your compost beans, but I do. I use every bit of them, and I think they might have helped to bring down the pH level of the soil for my blueberry bushes. And sometimes, if you think your blueberries are a little bit hungry, and you can just use slow release fertilizer for azania. Put some maybe 1 or 2 little scoop in your watering can with about 10 liter and shake, and then you can water trace around the drip line of your blueberry bushes. That's why sometimes it do the trick. Now, if you look on the internet, sometimes they do recommend to use vinegar dilute with water and water around your blueberries base, but I haven't done it before, so please let me know if you've done so, and or if you have other tricks and tips to bring down the pH level. Please write down the comment below. So that's it. Not much else I could say other than I just use only 1 little bag of peat moss right at the beginning to bring down the pH level for them. And I just use my compost every 6 months or so. I just top up a thick layer for them to retain moisture and bring the nutrients for them. And I hope the theory of I use spans of the lemons and lime and other bits will help them to bring down the pH level for them. And keep them regularly water throughout the growing seasons, and mostly in this area you can see they got shade, only filter light, because it's shaded by the trellis in the front. And thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next video. Bye bye.